Hey dreamers, and welcome back to Connor's Dreamlight Magic. So lately, there's been a lot of talk, and let's be honest, a lot of negativity, around the idea of live action characters potentially coming to Disney Dreamlight Valley. Every time something even slightly realistic or live action is mentioned, social media goes into panic mode. But here's the thing, I think it's time we look at this a little differently. Now, I'm not talking about live action remakes of animated films. That's a whole other discussion, and trust me, we'll save that for another video. I'm talking about the original live action classics and fantasy films that are just as magical and meaningful as Disney's animated ones. So today, let's talk about why live action movies absolutely deserve a place in Dreamlight Valley, and why being more open to them could make the game even better. Let's get into it, shall we? Disney isn't just about animation, it's about storytelling, wonder, and worlds that capture our imagination. And from the very beginning, live action movies have been a huge part of that. Think about movies like Mary Poppins, Bedknobs and Broomsticks, and Pete's Dragon, movies that blended live action and fantasy before CGI was even a thing. These stories are timeless, full of creativity and imagination, and they'd fit perfectly in Dreamlight Valley's magical world. Characters like Mary Poppins or Elliot the Dragon could bring that nostalgic whimsy we love about Disney, while also introducing younger players to stories they may have never seen before. Dreamlight Valley is about bringing all of Disney together, and that includes its live action roots. And what makes these classics so special is that they capture the same heart as any animated movie. Hope, adventure, and a little bit of magic. Mary Poppins' lessons about kindness and imagination, or Pete's Dragon's friendship and courage, are pure Disney values. These stories might not be drawn, but they feel like Disney through and through, and that's what makes them so perfect for the Valley. Some of Disney's most iconic adventure stories are live action, and honestly, they'd be perfect for expanding Dreamlight Valley's tone and gameplay variety. Think Pirates of the Caribbean, the Chronicles of Narnia, or Tron. Each of these worlds offer something different. Sword fighting and treasure hunting, mystical fantasy kingdoms, or futuristic digital realms. Imagine building a biome inspired by Narnia's snow-covered forests, or exploring a Tron-style data realm with glowing blue light trails. And characters like Jack Sparrow, Mr. Tumnus, or even Quora could bring amazing questlines and new types of challenges. These aren't just movie tie-ins. They're whole universes of adventure that could push the Valley in bold, exciting directions. These movies also show another side of Disney. The bold, daring, and epic storytelling that goes beyond fairy tales. Pirates of the Caribbean mixes humour and heart with thrilling adventure, while Narnia explores courage and destiny in a world of magic. Even Tron brings in Disney's fascination with technology and imagination. They may look different, but they embody the same sense of wonder that defines Disney, and that's why they belong in the Valley too. Not every live action movie has to be a grand fantasy. Disney's smaller, heartwarming stories also have a place in the Valley. Films like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, The Santa Claus, Flubber, and even Flight of the Navigator are filled with invention, humour, and heart. Rick Moranis' Wayne Selinsky accidentally shrinking you to the size of a flower, Tim Allen's Santa Claus visiting the Valley for Christmas events, Flubber bouncing around your house in chaos, it would be delightful. These characters bring something that Dreamlight Valley does so well, warmth and personality. They'd make the Valley feel more alive and human, while still keeping that cozy, magical Disney energy we all love. And the truth is, these films are Disney magic in their own right. They capture that childlike curiosity and family connection the company has always stood for. They might not have princesses or singing animals, but they teach important lessons about love, laughter, and believing in the impossible, just like the animated classics. Bringing that feel into Dreamlight Valley would only make it richer and more heartfelt. Let's not forget Disney's newer live-action worlds that are already beloved by fans. Movies like Enchanted, Descendants, Hocus Pocus, and even Newsies. Imagine Giselle from Enchanted arriving through a magical portal, bringing her fairy tale meets reality charm to the valley. Or the Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus causing some spooky seasonal chaos. The VKs from Descendants could bring a whole new generation of Disney storytelling, one that blends heroes and villains in such a fun, modern way. Even Newsies, with its 1890s New York charm, could give us an incredible city-inspired biome filled with energy, music, and heart. These stories prove that live action doesn't mean less magical, it just means magic in a different form. These films are proof that Disney's creativity never stopped, it just evolved. Enchanted celebrates both classic and modern Disney storytelling. Descendants honours legacy characters in new ways, and Hocus Pocus brings humour and Halloween spirit every fan can enjoy. They might not be animated, but they carry the same sparkle of Disney wonder, heart, and fun, just reimagined for today's audience. Here's the truth. When fans shut down the idea of live-action characters, they're missing out on what makes Dreamlight Valley so special. This game was built to celebrate all of Disney, not just the animated films. The developers have already proven they can adapt wildly different styles, from the spookiness of The Nightmare Before Christmas to the cosmic beauty of WALL-E. And, with so many live-action icons waiting in the wings, there's huge potential for creativity. We could see Mary Poppins floating in on her umbrella, Jack Sparrow searching for buried treasure, or Narnia's Aslan inspiring a whole new generation of dreamers. Instead of shutting these ideas down, we should be celebrating how far Dreamlight Valley could go. After all, isn't the whole point of this game to bring every kind of Disney magic together? Live action, animated, and everything in between. And the best part is, all of these live action stories still feel like Disney, filled with hope, imagination, and heart. Whether it's through laughter, adventure, or inspiration, they share the same creative DNA as every animated masterpiece. Being open to live action films means welcoming the full spectrum of Disney magic, and letting the Valley truly become what it's meant to be, a place where every dream lives. So dreamers, that's why I think we need to be a little more open and a little less negative when it comes to live action movies joining Disney Dreamlight Valley. Disney's magic doesn't just live in animation, it's in every story, every character, and every dream that's been brought to life by the company. And the more we embrace that, the more alive our valley can become. Which live action movie would you love to see represented? More Pirates of the Caribbean? Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? Maybe Enchanted or the Santa Claus? Let me know in the comments below, and make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss more of my videos. Thanks for watching, dreamers, and as always, stay magical, and I'll see you in the valley. Bye!